only one telling us the truth.
He is crazy. The whole damn idea is crazy. Illuminati.
Nemůžu uvěřit, že trčíme tady.
City has gone to hell.
Hey, is anyone here? Hey, you, with the sunglasses. Come here. Hey, what do you need?
Sophisticated choice.
Is that all the info you need?
Excellent choice.
I'm finished for the day. You've taken everything I had.
I can almost... Come on, like, become part of me.
Oh, wow, so shiny.
Bet you have some nice moves.
Feel your auras.
Fucking police.
Awesome. Never let it stop. Move it.
You always like the card quest with a
Help with the rations. Okay, maybe. Deals with that fucking org.
Our portable data center, massive storage capacity, flexible screen, with over 1,000 other unique patented features. Area, up, down. Deadly and infectious diseases are at the center of some disturbing health news right now. The most significant of them.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Begins in San Francisco at pharmaceutical giant VersaLife's cutting-edge Rocaseca Beach facility to find a more aggressive cure. Sources inside the R&D campus tell me, however, that this most recent strain mutates so quickly, new vaccines become obsolete before they can even reach infected areas. So experts are working day and night, not only on aggressive treatments, but on new cures and methodologies that will prevent deadly outbreaks from occurring at all. This is Eliza Cassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
They may have batteries, but we got this. Ashanti energy drinks. Wrong to be together. Ashanti.
department. Celý oddělení je skorumpované.
Devastating blow against basic human rights. These social justice warriors fail to see the bigger picture. The AUG incident threw everything off the rails. Since then, the rift between augmented and natural has gotten so wide, so deep, it's become impossible to cross. Inspiration process, so we can clear the air and reevaluate how we can coexist peacefully.
So the sentiment that it is being enacted as a form of subjugation is false, then, Doctor?
Unequivocally false. The rules of legislation is to ensure that they who are safe are protected. If not augmented, but I have many friends who are. Most of them are afraid to walk outside their homes for help. Because if they do, well, the future and suspicion shoots at them. It's horrifying. They want to feel safe again, and the Human Restoration Act can give them.
Well, there you have it, sir. It sounds like UN Resolution 3507 may be the solution the world is looking for. Thank you, Dr. Christensen, for your honest and insightful perspective. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live. I guess
I think the police should have done more from the beginning.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Už takhle jsme sem přišli o 2 roky pozdě.
Another garbage.
Hide your magnet. We've got a metal. My mother has seen me now.
Hey, you, with the sunglasses. Come here. Hey, what do you need?
Sophisticated choice.
Is that all the info you need? Excellent choice. I'm finished for the day. We've taken everything I had.
Vážně jsme k ničemu.
Here we go.
Is an antibiotic-resistant strain of tuberculosis that has been spreading quickly through the Indian subcontinent. World health officials are scrambling to contain the outbreak, even as work begins in San Francisco at pharmaceutical giant VersaLife's cutting-edge Rockasecca Beach facility to find a more aggressive cure. Inside the R&D campus tell me, however, that this most strain mutates so quickly, new vaccines become obsolete before they can even reach infected areas. So experts are working day and night, not only on the that will prevent deadly outbreaks from occurring at all. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you, live from Picus.
Shanti Energy. For all
make money.
I think my teeth are falling out.
Nothing suspicious here.
Tell me, what do you think the Human Restoration Act will achieve?
When? When it is passed. And it's a pleasure to speak with you too, Eliza. Listen, I know opponents are saying the Human Restoration Act is a step backwards, a devastating blow against basic human rights. Social justice warriors fail to see the bigger picture.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
A temporary separation of the classes, so we can clear the air and reevaluate how we can coexist peacefully.
So the sentiment that it is being enacted as a form of subjugation is false then, Doctor?
Unequivocally false. All of the legislation is to ensure that they are as safe from us as we are from them. I am not augmented.
After it kisses ass and gets ahead.
Found that stuff fascinating.
City run by criminal.
Kež bychom tak mohli zastřelit každýho auga, co uvidí.
Hello?
Nothing to report.
Nice to find another bottle. Take a chance. You won't read the joint.
And now everything going on.
Please be so late. For some reason, everybody seemed over excited. Did you notice that?
Here we are at last. Red Queen. I can't believe
Disgusting.
Well, it has a bit of a
You must have quite a pair on you, mister. I'll give you that.
I thought the red light district was more liberal when it came to Ox.
No, nothing like that. Your money's as good as anyone else's, except... we haven't had too many augmented in here lately.
You worried I'll put the other customers off their entertainment?
In the Red Queen, you're more likely to get some offers, handsome. So, what'll it be?
All that trouble lately can't be good for business.
You kidding? We deal in sex and alcohol. Times get tough, demand goes up, not down. People are looking to escape, you know? Play out some fantasies, have fun.
And a little thing like the possibility of another bombing isn't enough to keep them at home.
Well, we don't have to worry about that anymore. Don't know if you heard, but they got the bastard who was behind the Ruzicka explosion.
What do you mean?
Raka, the leader of ARC. I guess the cops smoked him out of his home. Nu said he's dead and ARC was basically dismantled. Terrorists gone. Poof, like that. So we got nothing to worry about, right?
Yeah, right. Red light district always this busy?
Only at night. Locked up tight during the day. That's when the rest of the old district gets its share of the tourist credits.
Pigeons of a different feather.
You could say that. A little less adventurous. You know, museum goers, souvenir buyers, walk around with cameras glued to their faces. Not that there's anything wrong with that. You live in the city long enough, you take things for granted. Ignore all the sights and sounds around you that make it special.
Yeah, I know the feeling. You only miss that stuff when you've left. The Queen's got a pretty liberal management policy. A lot of places in this city wouldn't even let me in the door.
The whole red light district is like that. Mostly. Besides, some of our most popular employees are augmented. It'd be kind of hypocritical to turn them away as customers.
Smart business practice.
Oh yeah. The owners here are real smart businessmen. Part of the reason the Red Queen is the most popular club in the district.
Sounds like a nice little family-run operation.
Look, I don't want to get into trouble. And I don't want to lose this job.
Don't worry. Just getting the lay of the land. What do you have?
Nothing but the finest. Enjoy it. Zdraví.
Fine with what I have.
A man's got to know his limits. I heard that in a movie once. Do not worry, beautiful. We service all kinds here at the Red Queen.
Hi, beautiful. You interested in trying the Red Queen special? That's me.
I can recognize a former police officer from a mile away. Once they learn the walk, they never forget it.
She booked a place here. Made a private pool. I'm sorry, but I'm still freaked out about this.
Maybe the
can recognize a former police officer from a mile away. Once they learn the walk, they never forget it.
Jsi vážně milej. Hledáš zábavu?
Do not trust the whores in the rest of Prague, sweetie. Stick with the red light professionals.
Best club in Prague, friend. But I'm busy right now.
Leave me alone.
It could be that too, Mrs. Catholic.
This table's naturals only.
This is why we keep you away from us. Keep it. Consider it.
Master Cadlick, I am the owner of the Red Queen. I make a point of knowing everything important, but you, I do not know.
Could be I'm not important.
Oh, please. Have you seen yourself in a mirror lately? Besides, I have a healthy curiosity. It is important to a mother.
Mom wouldn't be thrilled about me being in a place like this.
Really? I can't imagine why. A good time never hurt anyone.
If you say so.
Oh, but I do say so, Metal Man. And my word is law in my domain. So relax. Enjoy yourself. It's a very wholesome place.
Wholesome?
The Red Queen is a family business. My eldest son works the bar. The other does security upstairs. Come in on the weekend and you'll meet one of my nieces, Agnieszka. She's the late show. You see around here, family.
This place, it's a Diwali-run operation, is that right?
Half of Prague is a Diwali-run operation. My family has a God-given talent for overseeing things, and well, poor Prague. It was in sore need of oversight.
And what do you oversee exactly?
I oversee this club, obviously, as well as certain relationships, certain efforts that require a matriarch's touch, and the comings and goings of certain strangers who ask too many questions.
I'm flattered if that was a threat.
Be careful, Metal Man. You don't really belong here.
That's what they tell me. What can you tell me about the Red Light District?
Oh, you can't be that naive. Then again, we don't get many of your kind through here. As clients.
And why is that?
Because the Diwalis control it. Now, if an Og's money is good, it challenges our preconceptions. We can be very accommodating. Still, when it comes to your kind, some among us are... what's the word?
Skeptical?
Yes, that's a very good word for it. Skeptical. Especially when the Og in question seems to be all dressed up for something. It makes the other customers nervous.
I understand your family is very important to you. Does that include a kid named Dominic?
Ah, I didn't think you were here for the scenery.
I'm here to repay a favor.
This club is my confessional. People stop by, whisper in my ear. Sometimes I forgive, sometimes not. Lately, I hear one of the Diwali men wants to reconcile with me. How old-fashioned of him.
He helps you out, you help him out. I take it Dominic's causing some kind of trouble.
Dominic has made bad choices for himself and for his family. We have tradition to consider. So I ask you, what is the best way to get a hot-headed young man out from where he does not belong?
You say he's a man. You treat him like a man. Let him find his own way out.
No. Left to his own limited ability, Dominic will get himself shot, or stabbed, or drowned in his own piss.
And what did you have in mind?
My hands are bound by politics. You, I think, have the look of someone used to working around political matters. Perhaps you could kidnap Dominic.
All right, where's Dominic now? What do you want me to do?
They call it Hotel Narikala, an old Georgian joke. One of Radic's safe houses. Dominic knows we cannot interrupt Radic's hospitality.
And that's where I come in. It's heavily guarded, I assume.
And surveillance systems, alarms. This is the boy.
So I sneak into this building, find Dominic, tell him he's expected back home.
No. You get in, you incapacitate Dominic. You bring him out and leave him in a cozy storage locker. No one can see any of this happen.
You want me to knock this guy out and drag him through a building full of Radic's men, undetected? You're kidding, right?
Where I am from, abduction of the bride was a time-honored custom. So you think of this as an act for equality. You'll know Dominic by his tattoo. Do not bring me the wrong man.
Sounds like a good time.
Absolutely.
You think he has a friend for
the
me?
old sector was great, but this area...
We'll talk about this.
Здесь не рад. И таких, как ты, не любят. Начнешь куролесить, вешайся. Да ты смелый, раз тут ходишь с своими-то железками. Да ты смелый, раз тут ходишь с своими-то железками.
Been a long day. Bookstore, then here. Drink.
What about me?
How do I get out of this?
Well, I might have an idea. Listen, I have a daughter. She's not too young. Almost 16.
You bastard.
Okay, forget I said anything.
Printing out your own daughter to pay your debts? I sent the picture to the police. Get me my money and leave her out of this, or else. I'm in a hurry.
have to reiterate some things. Okay, followers, who else thinks there are far too many questions that Nathaniel
I never saw a man
Brown
try
is
harder to look like he came up from the
evading
streets.
about this so-called log paradise in the
He's
Middle
got the
East?
ink. He's done time.
How the hell are
Time
the
in
drugs
some
supposed to
Moscow
get there?
boutique.
Can he guarantee
Got
the
that
safe
shit on
passage
the
of a
way.
sufficient supply of bureaucracy
Radich made the
for
call.
people being
You
enslaved?
want to talk to Radich about the new recruits? Good luck.
Safe Harbor Initiative, my
If you
ass.
want
This
Posen,
is just a
my
disaster
hometown
waiting
is
to
full of
happen.
them.
I mean,
You know
can't be
them.
worse than Gotham City.
Some guys are for doing the shooting, and some are for getting shot.
No one in that room.
I'm going to need a spotter for my workout.
Don't deny yourself the pleasure, handsome.
Access granted.
This is Eliza Gazelle.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Deadly infectious diseases are at the center of some disturbing health news right now. The most significant of them, in terms of human cases in Denver, is an antibiotic-resistant strain of tuberculosis that has been spreading quickly through the Indian subcontinent. World Health San Francisco, and mutates so quickly, new vaccines become obsolete. Before they can even reach infected areas. So experts are working day and night, not only that will prevent deadly outbreaks from occurring at all. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you, live, from Picus.
They may have batteries. You got this. The shots get wrong. Get the shot.
Is freedom of the press a threat to our freedom? In the hands of irresponsible journalists, it can be. Underground websites and radio stations continue to praise the Juggernaut Collective, an elusive group of vigilante hackers, for exposing big money corruption. What these journalists overlook, however, is the damage these hackers leave in their wake. Last year, the Collective shut down London's traffic, causing gridlock.
Could I use some clotted cream on these stones right now? Ah, fuck it. What are we talking about? Oh, right. Now, I get this question a lot. Are you part of the collective? I get that one a lot these days. Well,
Between you and me, folks, the Collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world, despite whatever praises the underground media wants to sing. This is Eliza. Reporting to you, live.
I got enough problems as it is, trying to constantly hide from the Order Lords. I'm stuck in our new underground location, codenamed Grand Mars Hero, which I'm assuming Steve chose because it smells like 100-year-old linen.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
These are smart people. They've broken into Bell Tower, Page Industries, and VersaLife, and are only growing bigger nards when it comes to their targets. Make no mistake about it. Evidence linking a major corporation to mass murder. The dark side. Last thing I need is for some genius hacker to figure out how to find us. Good news is, if they ever hit up Steve's computer, they'll have to any solid info on
Unequivocally, the goal of the legislation is to ensure that they are as safe from us as we are from them. And not unmentioned, but I have many friends who are. And most of them are afraid to walk outside of their homes right now, because if they do, the level of hatred and suspicion aimed at them, it's horrifying. They want to feel safe again, and the Human Restoration Act can give them.
Well, there you have it, folks. It sounds like UN Resolution 3507 may be the solution. Thank you, Dr. Christensen, for your honest and insightful perspective. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
Stooge companies, and this oversized hard drive is a source of bank accounts.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Access granted.
Hear anything? Come on.
causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Between you and me, folks, the Collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world, despite whatever praises the underground media wants to sing.
Listen, when I asked you what the deal with Cadillac and Radich was, forget that. I don't want to get into family shit.
You asked me this morning, and this is what comes out of your mouth now. I don't want to get into family shit.
I'm a one-thought guy.
Okay.
One-thought guy doesn't go to a strip joint to complain about the buffet.
You see anything? Ah!
Listen, when I asked you what the deal with Cadillac and Radich was, forget that. I don't want to get into family shit.
You asked me this morning, and this is what comes out of your mouth now. I don't want to get into family shit.
The one-thought guy.
Okay.
One-thought guy doesn't go to the strip joint and complain about the buffet. It's only a small stuff.
Let's see what it was.
Dominic, can you talk? You're serious? Someone took out Golwa? I told you! Hiding out with the Clanks, and they still got it! Tell me, this has to be Otar's doing, man. Because Otar's making a play for the top. If I can figure this out, so will the boss. It's our chance! No way I'm going back. The number of shotgun weddings that witch has arranged. For the family, she says, but oh my god, it's all for her! I'm not going anywhere. She'd have to come in here and drag me out. It's now or never, man. Don't be on the wrong side. Yeah, right. Peace.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Access granted.
Cadlick, I delivered your boy Dominic. No one saw me go in or out.
Impressive. How is he?
He's still out cold. Might want to ease off on the bright lights when he comes around.
I'll keep that in mind. We do want him to be as attentive as possible. I think this concludes our business tonight.
Mr. Jensen, it is...
Otar, I know. I can see your face on the info link. I did the job for Cadlick.
She told me herself. It is the first time we have spoken in... Well, things change, huh? The debt you took for Caller is paid. Perhaps it is now I who owes you the favor.
I'll remember it, Otar.
You do that, my friend.
That's quite a look.
Hey, I heard about Rucker. That's terrible, Adam. He was our standard bearer. What direction will the movement take now?
I don't know. I spoke to Miller as he was leaving. Told me he was going to Gollum City to talk to the state police.
Damn, I hope he has better luck than you and Smiley did. Because if you think that Prague is bad now, imagine what'll happen if reaction to Rucker's death gets violent.
I'd rather not.
Yeah, Fubar is what'll happen. What a week. And meanwhile, I'm going crazy waiting for Dr. Ozen to get back to me with my test results.
How did it go with Dr. Ozen? She ran some tests?
I swear to God, Adam. These tests they give me are more stressful than being in the field. When I'm out there, I have immediate feedback every second. And when you're doing these tests, they just stare at you and take notes. I don't like it.
Nobody does. When do you get the results?
Dr. Ozen didn't say. I don't know, hopefully in a day or two.
Try and stay positive.
Always.
So what do you think of our new doctor?
What do you mean?
I just wonder what she's really doing here.
Things are heating up here in Prague. We can use all the help we can get. I'd be worried if Interpol didn't send a psychologist. Besides, I spoke to her for an hour. I like her.
It just seems suspicious to me, that's all. We've never needed a psychologist before. Who's she watching?
Come on, Adam. You keep talking like that, and Chang's gonna change all the locks again. There are 87 agents in Prague, and I just finished handing out the new keycards.
I should get going.
Okay. Talk Talk to you later.
Listen up. There's currently a situation in Gotham.
Yes. Oh, hey. Adam, what's going on?
Miller sent me to...
Checking my progress? Really? I said it would be done when it's done. You can't rush these things, Adam. Excellence takes time.
Right. So...
Well, I was right. Am I good or am I good?
What did you find?
Oh, just some isolated fragments from what looks like Bomb's timing mechanism. And get this, it's a Stanek.
Stanek? The bomb's timing mechanism was a wristwatch?
Well, to address your incredulous tone, a mechanical timing mechanism is not as silly as it sounds. Security scanners can detect anything with a suspicious electronic circuit, so using a low-tech solution is really clever.
Stanek watches are custom-made locally. I think I'll pay the shop a visit.
It's probably closed. Let's see if I can find you a second option. Yeah, got it. Nomad Stanek, founder and owner of the store, lives in the Davnia Vod district near Pilgrim Station. That's Putnik Nadraji in Czech, I think. Building number 96, second floor.
Nice, I'll check it out.
Great, let me know how it goes.
How's it going?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
In the hands of irresponsible journalists in Canada.
Anomaly detected. Access granted.
Shut down London's traffic grid, causing gridlock for hours, preventing life-saving medical transports from getting through. In Chile, a massive building cleared the electronic voting system and elected a Colombian boy as president. In Russia, packed combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the U.S., millions of Americans lost jobs.
Who said he went to Gold? Wow, 2 in one day. Did maintenance take the plague cross off my door?
I'm sorry.
Arya was here earlier, and now you. That's 2 agents to walk through my door willingly. You know, while I have you, I'd love to talk with you about Rucker.
That's actually why I'm here.
You're kidding, right? Because this never happens. Sometimes I literally feel like a dentist.
I have a suspicion about who might be behind the hit on Rucker. A name. iLink came back with nothing, but...
But maybe I can use some of my shrink-you tricks to see what I can dig up. Maybe draw up a profile for you? So who's the guy?
Victor Marchenko.
Oh, he sounds bad. No sweat, it's nice to feel like I'm part of something. I'll let you know if I have any luck.
Thanks, Doc. I appreciate it.
Gonna be in Gollum City.
He told me as long as it takes, he's coordinating a state police.
Well, well, well. Here we go.
There's something I wanted to talk to you about. Get some sleep, Chang. You sound like you can use it.
The amount of data to ship through is huge. Cybersecurity team of 7, checking systems, updating codes, you name it.
I guess that's what happened so hard to break in.
Even if they continue as much faster.
Reevaluate how we can coexist with this.
So the sentiment that it is being enacted.
Probably unequivocally false. The goal of the legislation is to ensure that they are.
Well, they're not the most cooperative people.
I have many friends.
What? Hey, Jensen, heard you had a bit of trouble at the petting zoo.
Come again?
The snatch and grab with Rucker. Guess it's no steps forward and 2 steps back for you too, eh? Isn't that how you put it before?
Right. Only I'm not being tied up by red tape like you are. My problem is a little more complicated than that.
I'm just stating the facts as they are, mate. Although, I am a little surprised you managed to cock up such a simple task, what with you being so, well-equipped for the job.
You think because I'm augmented going after Rucker should have been a cakewalk? You know, MacCready, the more I talk to you, the less surprised I am by what comes out of your head.
Is that a fact? You think you know me?
I know your type. You're a front towards enemy kind of soldier. Very effective, as long as someone points you in the right direction.
I'll wear that as a compliment, thank you. And fuck you. Now, if you don't mind.
Why do you have such a problem with me, MacCready? You don't even know me.
Oh, I think I do. I've worked with your type before. You roll into barracks with your solid-state muscle, think you're more capable than the rest of us slobs.
You afraid of being replaced?
Please, mate. They broke the fucking mold when they made me. Besides, I think it's been proven that there's no substitute for good old-fashioned organic clockworks. So, again, if you don't mind, I have work to do.
So no all can ever live down the incident, is that it?
Is this meant to be an interrogation, Mr. Shit-hot ex-cop? Because you're dancing on my last fucking nerve.
You afraid it's gonna happen again?
Listen, Frankenstein, I lost 3 men. Good men. Because one of you fucking robots had his switch. I warned you about pushing it, didn't I? Still, that was unprofessional. Look.
We all lost something during the incident, some more than others. But the people responsible are still out there, and they need to answer for what they did. I'm not asking you to be friends, but we can't stop them as enemies.
Mismatched tools, bound by a common goal. Is that it?
Something like that, yeah.
Hell, maybe that is all we need. Suppose we just let time tell.
Right. I'll see you around, MacCready.
Sure.
I'm not saying he'd stick it anywhere.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world, despite whatever praises the underground media wants to sing.
Alex, I'm in. Anything I need to know before I start up this chair?
Every NSN is different, man, so I'm not sure what to expect. I'm guessing you'll end up in some kind of virtual conference room. No one else should be in there.
And if they are?
They'll see you as Miller, so say something snippy and log off.
Okay. Where do I find these stored conversations?
Hell if I know. This is your plan. But holographic recordings take up a lot of virtual memory, so you may have to look in several places.
I'll just have to play it by ear.
Exactly. The whisper chip is still in place, though, so we'll both know when you've done it. Good luck, Adam.
This is different.
Sending your team to Dubai was my call, but now we need to go by the book. Focus on ARC.
You want me to pin all of this on them? The bombings in Prague, the break-in at VersaLife, Dubai?
Officially, all 5 attacks involved augmented terrorists. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. But send the reports if you want me to prove it. Because ARC doesn't operate in North America.
Place call Hong Kong Alpha 10 priority message. We've got a problem. Miller wants to see a report on the break-in.
What break-in?
The one your San Francisco research facility is supposed to have any day now.
What? What exactly did you tell him? Never mind. I'll take care of it. In fact, it may even help me clean up a related incident. What have you heard from our man inside ARC?
Not much. He has to be careful transmitting. Rucker may be onto him.
Then it's time for him to use the Orchid. Tell him.
Killing Rucker... Are you sure it's a good idea? I mean, it'll certainly make things easier during Phase 2, but...
Are you doubting me, Joseph?
I'm merely concerned that the rest of the Council might not like your call. They seem less cohesive these days.
Rucker's death may upset some of them. But at this juncture, Brown is the only person we pay attention to. Once Rucker is dead, I'm positive he's going to make his move. Do it!
End call. Alex, did you get all that?
Hell yeah. Don't tell me this isn't the proof we're looking for, Adam. This is big. Janus needs to hear it.
I want to talk to him this time. Set it up. Let me know where.
It'll have to be somewhere safe. Leave the task force when you can, and I'll contact you with a location.
Adam, what are you doing in here?
Suppose I can ask you the same thing, Delara.
I'm worried about Vince Black, the head of our organized crime division. I was leaving a message for Director Miller asking if he's heard from him.
Black's still deep undercover inside the Diwali organization, isn't he?
The kind of deep that can be hard to swim back from sometimes, yeah. He's supposed to meet with me once a week so I can bring him back into the shallows, only he never showed for our first meeting.
From what I know of the Diwali, their influence extends outside of the Czech Republic. Maybe he's out of town.
Maybe. Maybe you could find out?
Sure. I think I can do some digging around for you. When was the last time you heard from him?
First and last time was in his office a few days ago. He seemed antsy, kind of nervous that I was there, you know?
Well, then maybe I'll poke around his office a little while I'm here.
Why stop now, right? Well, listen, Adam, Lyon's waiting on my initial batch of reports, and I'm sure Director Miller wouldn't be too pleased to find us standing in his office, so... Unless there's something else, I think this is where I'll check out.
Is there anything in Black's psyche, Val, that leads you to believe he's capable of maybe undermining the task force? Is there a chance he's gone off reservation?
Human beings are predisposed to damaging everything they come into contact with. Of course he's capable. As am I. As are you.
So these evaluations you conduct with him, they're useless in determining a course of action he might take?
I don't have a crystal ball. And Black's last eval predates my arrival here. Nonetheless, it's still helping me understand what he's dealing with on a subconscious level. That he may be in trouble. I wish I had something more concrete for you to go on.
You mentioned Leon is expecting your first batch of reports. You don't answer to Director Miller?
I'm a civilian employee, specializing in habituating deep cover operatives.
You're not an agent. So why did you choose to work with badges?
I started out working for Lim International, helping patients cope with the emotional strain of augmentation. After the incident, I needed to change my focus. Interpol was looking, so I moved my clinic to the public sector.
So you answer directly to Joseph Manderley?
It was Joe's idea to get a psychological clinic up and running inside our field offices. But listen, Adam, I have a small mountain of agent files to process, so if there isn't anything else...
Joe, huh? Sounds like you and Manderley are close.
We're close because I used his first name?
Well, you said you joined TF-29 after the incident. I assume that maybe you and Manderley started together when the task force was launched.
No. I arrived after Joe did. Look, Adam, we should probably get out of here, don't you think?
Yeah, you're probably right. I am curious, though, where Manderley came from exactly. Heard he jumped over quite a few heads to get to the big chair at TF-29. Must have some pretty influential friends pulling strings.
Why the interest in our boss?
I'd just like to know who everyone is.
If Joe had help, I'm sure it was from people who share his vision for what this task force could become. Anyway, listen, I really do think it's best if we get out of Miller's office before he returns, so if you'll excuse me...
When it is best. And it's a pleasure to speak with you too.
I've managed to track Vince all the way to the Repertory Cinema yesterday. The camera doesn't show
so
him.
wild. So deep.
Must have been another
It's become impossible to cross. We need a timeout. A temporary separation of the world. So we can clear the air and reevaluate how we can coexist peacefully.
So the sentiment that it is being enacted as a form of subjugation is false.
Unequivocally false.
Delara, I'm in Vince's office. I think I have a lead. An appointment Vince made with an informant.
That sounds promising, Adam. You willing to follow up?
Only way to find out what happened to him.
If something happened to him. Let's not assume the worst just yet.
It's horrible. They want to feel safe and the Human Restoration Act can give them.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Don't tell us their plans.
Pessimistically optimistic. Is that a thing?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
One tiny interruption and you're fucked.
Horrible, horrible place.
I don't know. I got a bad feeling about
should have stayed in bed.